I'm Anderson with DollarMoves. I'd like to welcome you to another video. So in the video today, I wanted to talk to you. My brother and I, we just got together for a meeting about, as I told you before, we're turning our S Corporation, we've actually turned it into a selling business now instead of a service business that it was previously. So it just happened. We're at the very beginning stages where it's like, now that it's all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, we got together and we are talking about what kind of things are we, well, first off, it was operating costs. What's it gonna cost to run this business per month? And it blew us away. Like, I still feel like something is wrong, something is missing. So I'd love to hear from you if I'm incorrect about this, but if I'm not, and I don't think I am, but it feels wrong. This is still one of the lowest cost businesses that I could think of ever having for the monthly overhead that it has. So this is what we've got so far. We know that we want to sell on Amazon with a professional account, so that's going to cost us $40 a month. We also want to list our stuff through a third-party listing service, so that's going to be either ScanPower or Inventory Lab. We're still making the decision on that. And so that's going to be, you know, anywhere between like $40 and $60 a month is what we're deciding. Beyond that, as far as services or whatever, we have not been able to think. We're going to do Feedback Genius, which you can learn more about at dollarmoves.com/feedback genius. But we're going to be doing that possibly as well. But we started thinking about it and it's like, so for under $100 a month, we can get this business going. Now, there are some things to think about when we're talking about this. Now, we assume we're going to use the internet that we already have, but most people already have internet. We're going to use the cell phones that we already have for when we're out scanning and all that. But again, most of you are going to have cell phones as well. Now, some of the things that we did not take into account because we're going to use them from our other businesses, which it's still so very little to get it started, would be a Dymo printer. So the little Dymo printer that you have, and that's going to cost you anywhere from $50 to $150 depending on when you get it or where you find it. And then also a scanner, a laser scanner, USB laser scanner that you can connect to your computer, which again, that's anywhere from $30 up to $100 something. Now you can find all the tools I recommend at dollarmoves.com/resources. That's dollarmoves.com/resources. You can see all these things that I'm talking about. But for our other businesses, we already have that. Another thing that you would think about too when starting this business are going to be your cleaning supplies, things like that. And then also any kind of, and again, any kind of shipping things, boxes, tape dispenser for, you know, when you're doing your boxes, things like that. So, but beyond that, you know, all the other stuff is like extras. Like if you get an impulse sealer and you get the shrink wrap or the bags or whatever, those are going to be something that is, you know, that is extra that you don't need to have. Now, poly bags I would recommend. Again, all this stuff, dollarmoves.com/resources. But so I'm looking at this thing and it's like, you can still start this with so little money. I mean, so even if we grab if we had to start with a Dymo printer and the laser scanner, I mean, that's still only an additional at the very most. And I mean, if you went super expensive, like an additional $300. So for $400 beyond your cost of goods, and let's say another $100 for shipping stuff, which there's no way. I mean, that's like a lot. But so you're looking at like $500 total to do this whole business. So, I mean, that is, to me, that's insane. Like to be able, I mean, that's why I'm sitting here going, this cannot be right. It's such a small amount of money to get a business going. So I really want to throw that out there to you because I'm just sitting here going, this can't be right. This is such a small amount of money. We're talking about starting a business here, starting a business for, you know, that's going to cost you a couple $100 a month. It's crazy to me. So, and really, I mean, actually, excuse me, it was $100 a month because we're only looking at third-party software and the Amazon fees. So it's more like probably $80 is what we're looking at per month. It's ridiculous. Now, one thing I would say too that we are taking for granted as well is that most of you probably have a printer, but it's going to be, a lot of people have laser printers, and I did start, not laser, but excuse me, the jet printers and inkjet printers. And that's what I started out with, but you're not supposed to use those for Amazon. But, you know, so later on down the road, you'll definitely want to get a laser printer. But again, I wanted to throw that out there about how easy it is to start one of these businesses with such a little amount of money. It's ridiculous. As far as I know, there's not really another business that you can start with such low overhead and get going and start making money. So, you know, I guess I'm so used to just hearing people complain so much about how much things cost or whatever that it started to get to me. But then I sit down and I start talking to my brother about this, and it's like, wow, this is a huge opportunity. You guys, I just put out there everything that you need to get going on this business. It's like right there. It's so easy. I really hope that you found this video valuable, that you listened to what I had to say and realize what little expense it truly is to get this business going, and that you get out there and you take action. And, you know, I hope that in a couple of years from now or next year or 6 months that you've taken action now and you look back and go, man, I'm so glad I did that because I was able to actually get a business going and on so little, and it's, you know, changed my life to some degree. Well, I hope you guys found this video valuable. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and thumbs up, positive comments down below. I'd really appreciate hearing anything you have to say, and let me know, did I miss something in this video? I'd really appreciate hearing it. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.